Hi, this is Heather Coleman, your intuitive medium and spiritual guide. If you haven't already, have not already, check out the Facebook page. The website is strengthontherun.com. And today we're doing our Choose a Card reading for the week of March 20th through 26th, I believe. Yep, 20th through 26th, Monday through Sunday. And we had 3 cards, so if you haven't already done so, if you'd like to take a moment to choose either card number 1, it's card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3, do so now, and we're going to now have our interpretation of the cards. So if you've chosen card number 1, Truth. This is connected highly with the energy of our higher self. I'm going to take a moment to explain what higher self is. A lot of us have heard that term and just think of it as the better part of ourselves that's all loving and will make better choices. Very, very true. But a more spiritual explanation of this is that it's our soul, and we might say that at some point all of us will reach enlightenment, and time doesn't truly in the rest of the universe follow the same laws it does on planet Earth. It's so cool, isn't it? Planet Earth, we experience time as going left to right in a straight line. This is truth. However, an additional truth is that time can be folded, made into a sphere, pocketed, made into a star. That's what my dad is saying. My dad is always the one, hi Dad, who talks to me about time. He told me first about the concept of time pocketing and time folding. So, I don't know if you all just saw that little light kind of developing in the bottom. I think that's from the card. No, that's my dad. Dad, thanks, Dad. Ooh, a way of telling us he's right here. Back to this thing about time. Time is like this. We think I'm here. I started here. I am. Here's enlightenment. Our higher self has already reached enlightenment. What if we could break the rules a little bit and your higher self and enlightenment could come back and give you advice? We can do this. We can call on the wisdom of our higher self. So if you've chosen card number 1, talk to your higher self. Whether it's before you go to sleep at night, ask your higher self to give you knowledge through dreams. If it is during meditation, set the intention of getting some wisdom from your higher self. You can ask for specific questions. You can say, I need this question answered. What would my higher self do? It's almost like if I was just really together, like wonderfully, almost a saint-like person, what would I do? But then it's a little bit much to say, what would I do? So it's almost like, and I joke about this, pretend it's someone else. Like, oh, that's me way eons from now. Ooh, what can I do? And it's interesting, this comes up, my spirit guide Nephi is a version of my higher self, and her energy is yellow. So the reason we're doing all this is to connect with your truth. What is the real truth of your situation? What's the truth? Sometimes it's hard to figure out, because what's around you may be getting certain information. So connect with your higher self to get a true answer to whatever question is on your mind. If you've chosen card number 1, and if any time any of you want to explore this in more depth, reach out to me for a private reading. Some of these messages have a lot carried with them, and I'm honored to read for you. So if you've chosen card number 2 from the Ask Your Guides deck, this is from the Ask Your Spirit Guides Oracle deck by Kim Choquette. This card is titled Shame. Now, the energy spiritual guides that are coming through are the divine healers. So we often think of healing as part of the body, but we're getting a feeling of shame. We've got healers coming up. A lot of times shame is connected with something that really wasn't our fault. And what we have to heal is the hurt to stop the self-blame. So if you've chosen card number 2, call on your divine healers to help you work through any feelings of shame. Figure out what's behind them. What I'm getting very, very strongly is this was not your fault. Whatever you were feeling shame over was squarely, is the word I'm getting, and it's full on not your fault. Call on your divine healers. Talk to a counselor if that's helpful for you. If there's someone at your place of worship, a pastor or a priest or somebody like that, talk to them. My church has pastoral care associates. Talk to someone about your feelings of shame. You are not alone. You are not alone. Card number 2. Love you. Your spirit guides love you. Okay. That was a big message. There's a flash of light again. Did y'all see that? I feel like that was in between cards. It was like a switch of the guides that are coming through. Yes, it was. It was. That was so cool. That was so cool. Card number 3. This is why I love doing this. It's so cool. Life force. We are calling on the energy of Aphrodite. A Greek god. That's cool. This is all new to me. I've had this deck now for a couple months. I've never drawn this card. Life force. If you are feeling stunted, if you are lethargic in the morning, call on the energy of Aphrodite. If you've chosen card number 3 and you are lethargic in the mornings, your sacral chakra is what I'm getting is a bit blocked. That's your passion, creativity, and pleasure center, as well as your sexual energy. And notice we've got, forgive me, it's spirit, it's not me, this little flowery image, sexual energy, in the color orange. That's what's coming through. What can you do to unblock your sacral chakra, your empowerment, your sexual feminine energy? Aphrodite can help. So can your unique spirit guides. Call on them. Come get a reading. If you would like a little more direct, or well, we might say second person or a more direct connection with them. Always happy to read for you. It's an honor to help you out. Send me a PM, contact me, contact page on the website, strengthontheRun.com. I hope you all have a beautifully, wonderfully happy week. Again, this is Heather Coleman, your intuitive medium and spiritual guide. Hoping this reading resonated with you. Namaste, and I hope to talk with you real soon.